Hey everybody, welcome to Health Matters. We are the Elliots. Today we're going to be preparing a wild rice salad.
Well, mainly me.
Well, mainly you. I'm just going to be here to kind of
You're
help
my
out
sous-
and eat.
You're my sous chef.
Yes.
This is something for everyone. Healthy, delicious, and really easy to make. Looks like a lot of ingredients, but don't get intimidated. You can really make this what you want. I'm just giving you a basis and a foundation for how to make a delicious grain salad. I'm starting with a wild rice. This is actually a wild rice blend, so there's some brown rice. The only thing we're really cooking are the rice. I've prepared that already according to package directions. Let it cool a little bit. And then sauteing the mushrooms and some garlic. That's all the cooking that's needed. Then I add a little bit of greens. Today, some arugula. You can also do some baby spinach, kale sliced in ribbons. You want to massage that with some salt if you want to do some kale. But greens are always great.
Yes.
I like to add a little crunch to every salad, so I
A
have
little bit of celery.
a little bit of celery. It's not his favorite, so a little bit of celery, thinly sliced celery. Mandarin, canned mandarin oranges. Kind of a new discovery for me. The only thing we're cooking, by the way, are the mushrooms in a little garlic. Mushrooms pair beautifully with wild rice, and they're hearty. Again, if you have a vegan at the table, this is going to be one of their main dishes. This is great. And then finally, top it off with some pecans, some scallions, some basil, and a delicious lemon vinaigrette. You don't have to use this lemon vinaigrette. You don't have to use all of these ingredients. If there's something you don't like, something you'd rather put in there, do that. So the first thing we're going to do is heat up a little olive oil and saute the garlic. So people think because mushrooms don't have color that they're not very nutritious, but they're actually a great source of fiber, potassium, vitamin C, and over a dozen other vitamins and minerals. So I didn't like mushrooms until I was 30, which is crazy. I feel like I missed out for the first.
They're one of those things again where you get canned mushrooms or you don't get
That's
them
right.
fresh, and then you get them fresh and you get them on good mushrooms on a pizza or something. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Another thing I like to do is to salt every ingredient.
Yum. Yep. But just salt just enhances so much flavor.
It brings out the flavor, especially in mushrooms. Okay, these are looking and smelling incredibly. So let's start assembling. Let's start with the rice, babe.
All right.
And you do want to let these cool a little bit before you assemble and throw these in. Okay, let's toss in some arugula. Add as much or as little as you want. We've got some celery. I won't use all of it. It's not your favorite. I had never really used canned fruit, although I guess I grew up on it because that's what we grew up on in the 70s. Add the mushrooms. It really is one of those one-pot meals. And so now we're adding some scallions. These add great flavor, again, a little more crunch. You want to use the green parts in salad. If you're using the white parts, those are best slightly cooked. And this is just a topping. So this, along with the pecans, don't like pecans?
I couldn't do
or
that.
Or if someone has a nut allergy, just skip them. All right?
Those are good.
Yep. So we'll top these. Leave them right there, top. And then I'm topping with a little bit of basil. You can use any herb that you like. Basil is one of my favorites.
Very tasty.
Roll them together and thinly slice into ribbons. Okay.
Excellent.
And then we've got the pecans. Walnuts would be great in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Slivered almonds would be delicious. So I've gone with a really simple lemon Dijon vinaigrette. If there's another vinaigrette that you prefer, use that. Lemon pairs really beautifully with arugula and with the mushrooms and the wild rice, so I think this is perfect. And that's it. And it's not only healthy, which you don't have to tell anyone, but it's also so beautiful.
Yeah, look at that salad.
Was that a little pepper at the end? And maybe another
A
little
good color
sprinkle of
on
salt. Adjust that to your liking. Should we taste it?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Gotta get some mushrooms in there. I'm getting a lot, sorry.
It's perfect. Delicious, huh?
So good, I'm getting more.
Don't eat it all.
Yeah.
We have people coming over. For this recipe and others, head to Methodist Healthcare website at sahealth.com.